Hi, I want to support Camp Jenny this year for Project for Awesome. Camp Jenny is a camp held every year for inner city children, and it's held in the North Georgia mountains. A couple of the youth groups down here in the south work to just fundraise and run and organize Camp Jenny every year. It takes about $450 to send one kid to camp, so we work really hard to do as much as we can. These kids have to work throughout the year to try to improve themselves in school and to try to just make an effort and to be dedicated to school, which is the most important thing. And this teaches them a lot of great life lessons, and then when they come to Camp Jenny, this is elaborated upon. There's some really great stories about how much this does impact the kids' lives, and it impacts the counselors' lives too. Here are some examples.
This summer I was lucky enough to be a counselor at Camp Jenny. One of my campers was a runner. What that means is that when she was sad or angry or upset with somebody, she would run away from the location where we were having programming, so far away in fact that we had to chase her on a golf cart twice. One night she was really upset at herself that she had been a runner because she gets in trouble for it at home too, and the camp staff had to talk to her as well. And she was so upset, she was crying hysterically, so I rocked her to sleep, and I was up until 1 a.m. with her. In the morning, when we woke up, she came to my bed and she said, "Thank you so much for rocking me to sleep last night. Not even my mommy would have done that for me." And it was so heartwarming.
This past year, I was fortunate enough to be a Camp Jenny counselor. And on the Saturday evening program, we had the drum cafe come. So we had a bunch of African drums, and it was so much fun. And it was crazy loud, and there was banging everywhere, and music was filling the space. And one of my girls looked at me and she said, "I have to go to the bathroom." So I looked around and I was like, who else has to go? So I grabbed their hands and we danced all the way to the bathroom from the opposite side of the room, and we had the time of our lives. And on the way back, we did the same thing, and one of my girls stops. She looks at me dead in the face and she says, "You're not a counselor. You're still a camper." And I stop and I smile and I look back at her and I say, "You're exactly right."
This past year, as the counselors were going to pick up the kids, they stopped at the varsity for lunch. During the lunch rush, one of the women working there, who was probably out of high school for about 5 years already, vaulted over the countertops screaming the Camp Jenny cheer to them. She remembered all her counselors' names, and she remembered everything, and was a better person as a result. Additionally, one of the CITs this past year, which is the counselors in training, was an ex-Camp Jenny camper and wanted to make a positive impact on these kids' lives too. Just goes to show how fantastic these kids turn out and how much of a good thing Camp Jenny is for them. Camp Jenny really is a fantastic cause, and it's made an impact on everyone involved's lives. I hope you like, share, vote for this video so we can earn some more money for this really amazing cause. Thanks again.